Today we're going to be talking about how to get started with the Robinhood app. At the end of the video, I will also be purchasing a stock as well to show you the process so you can understand how it works. Welcome back, everybody. What's up with you? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. Now today, obviously, you know what the topic is, so if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and please hit that like button because it helps the algorithm oh so much. So today, we need to be talking about the Robinhood app. The first thing that you're going to do is you need to go to the App Store and download the Robinhood app. Click the link down below in the description. Once you have that app on your phone and click on that link, it will then direct you to get your free stock after you sign up. So a big question that a lot of people have for me is,
bro, is this thing legit? Is it real? Like, I'm giving away my social security number, all this stuff.
Everything is legit. You don't have anything to worry about. Trust me, I have the same app. A lot of people use this app. It's just like using TD Ameritrade, Vanguard, E-Trade. There's a bunch of different ways that people can do it. This, I think, is just perfect for beginners because it's very simple, it's very smooth, and there's no trading fees, and you don't have to worry about anything. You can do it all yourself. So that's why I'm recommending the app to you guys, because that's also what kind of got me started into investing in the stocks as well, because I feel like it's a very easy way to go when I'm using an app like this, because it's on my phone and I'm ready to go buy anything. I can check the market, all these different type of things. Once you have downloaded the app, signed up, redeemed your free code, and actually I have one right here. Let's click on it. So I got a free code as well. So I'm gonna click on it. Somebody signed up. So every time you sign up, I get one as well. Let's scratch it off on the screen. So I got a free stock for Sprint worth $4.54. So that will be now added to my portfolio. At the end of the video, we'll also be adding more stock to the portfolio by buying another share. And I'll show you how that process works. So say that you have the app now and everything is all logged in, you're ready to go. The first thing that I would say is don't go out and just buy stocks just to be buying stocks. You need to do your due diligence, you need to do your research, you need to understand how everything works before you just go in and start purchasing stocks. So looking here on the app, initial, just trying to figure it out, you're gonna have your wallet tab where this is like a cash management thing that you can do with banking and all that stuff. That's something that I'm not really involved in. So from there, you can then look onto the search bar and let's type in Adi and see what they're talking about. So their stock is currently $161.28. Obviously, we kind of know what the business is about, but we don't know the background knowledge of the business, how they're doing, their income statements, their balance sheets, all these different things. That's stuff that we're going to talk about in another video. So that way you guys can truly understand what it is about the stock and why they mean these numbers, all these different things when it comes to stats and the opens and the highs and the lows. And I'll break those things down for you guys in another video so you have a full understanding of what dividends are, what PE ratios are, and things like that. From there, you have analyst ratings. Now, this is just analysts out there that are professional analysts. This is something that you could take with a grain of salt. You have to make your best decision, not what other people are saying. So always remember that. From there, it will take you down into a section where it says basically articles and things like that, where they have stuff that recently updated. And then it says people also purchased, and it'll show Nike, Starbucks, Disney. So basically it'll kind of recommend you to say, hey, people that bought things in this sector also buy things in this sector. So that way you get an understanding on how to diversify your portfolio or what things fall in the same sector and different things like that. Where you can literally look at the whole health sector or the whole European market or business services or health and wellness. So as you see, you can click on one of those sectors and then it'll show you a bunch of different stocks where you can start diving into another wormhole of just seeing all these different stocks. There are a lot of stocks on the market. Trust me, there is a lot of stuff. So take your time, be patient. Again, don't just go out and start buying stocks. So now we're at the bottom. It says about Adidas. This will give you a quick blurb just about the business. Obviously, we kind of have an understanding of what the business is, who they owns, because we all sneakerheads and things like that. But definitely want to read up on that. But that's just little bit of information. You definitely want to dive deeper into their information. So I'll show you guys that later in the video as well. And then from there, it shows who the CEO is, when they started, how many employees, all those different things. So I also want to talk about 3 quick different methods of day trading, swing trading, and long-term trading. When I'm personally into the long-term game, I'm personally into dividends, things like that, the long plays, the big payouts of overtime type thing, because day trading takes a lot more work. Swing trading takes a lot more work. You have to be more into the app. You have to be more into the business. Every time something happens, you got to be on it. Otherwise, you'll miss out. You could lose a lot of money. You can make a lot of money, but it's a very risky game when it comes to that. And I like to be more conservative in my investing. So I always like to pick the long-term stocks and think about how is this stock going to do over a 3 to 5 year period, and where do I see this business going after looking at their statements and different things like that. Okay, so now when it comes to looking up the stocks, doing your research, that is something that I definitely want to talk to you guys about before we just go out and buy stocks, right? So what we're going to want to do is go to CNBC. You can watch it on TV. You can download the app. Look up Yahoo Finance. So now we're going to go into here and look at the financial publications and see what they have been doing over the years, look at their different numbers. And this is where you start diving deeper into the numbers and everything, understanding the business, what they're doing, where they plan on going. You can also look at the conference calls on the Robinhood app. So whenever every quarter, when a business has a conference call, they're basically talking to the investors and telling them, hey, this is what we did last quarter. This is where we plan on going. This is our competition. This is what we're looking forward to introducing, all these different things. So that way you can have a better understanding on where this stock will be over the next 3 months, year, whatever it is that they're talking about. Let's say that we have done all of our research. We understand the business. We know everything that's going on with the business. We really like it. And we think that this is a good play for a long-term investment, because that's kind of what I would be going for. So I'm going to look up ABR, Arbor Realty Trust. I just bought 10 shares of it not that long ago, but I definitely want to get another share just to show you guys for the video and show you how the process works. So the shares are currently at $15.17, and I'm going to buy one share, and I'm going to hit review. And now it is currently after the market. So what I'm going to have to do is set the price limit, 15.17, hit OK. Extended hours, 3 p.m. today. And then I'm gonna swipe up, order received. So now if the market was open and I did the same thing, I wouldn't have to do any of that stuff. I literally could just click and swipe up, and the purchase of the stock would already be done. But because I'm shooting the video after the market had closed, which the market is open from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the East Coast, or 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the West Coast. So I'm over here on the West Coast. It's currently about 2:45. So I'm just running out of time for the market closing in the after hours. But you can still try to make purchases on stocks and set limits for them to say, hey, I want to buy this stock at this price. If it's still available at this price tomorrow when the market opens, it's going to purchase the stock for me. So that's just an example on how to buy one share of stock. And then from there, you can go on and look into more stocks and more investing, different things like that. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I did not answer. I understand that. I cannot fit every single thing into one video. We're going to try to break this down into different sectors and understanding different parts of everything. We need to learn how to read the income statements. We need to learn how to search the businesses. We need to learn how to find the good stocks. What are the long-term investments? What are the cash cows? What are the blue chip stocks? What's bullish? What's bearish? We need to learn all the lingo, all the stuff. We got to learn everything, right? I get a lot of these questions all the time, and I'm very, very excited to introduce this stuff to you guys, because I know this is going to change your future oh so much. So again, like I said before, if you are ready to get started and at least just downloading the app and getting the free stock, and then from there going in and saying, hey, now I'm going to do my research, you don't have to go in and purchase stocks immediately. I always recommend when people start with maybe $100 and understand, hey, what can I do with this $100, and go from there. And then say, okay, I see how the market's working, to buy and sell, to watch stocks, different things like that. So that way you're not making any mistakes. Because if you put $100,000 in there, it's a huge difference when your stock loses 30%. But if you put $100 in there and your stock loses 30%, you're only losing $30. It's a good risk. It's a good reward, because now you have more knowledge and you only spent $30 just learning that. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I see it. You have to be 18 years old to be buying and selling stocks. You also need to understand, if you do plan on day trading, you need to have a minimum of $25,000 into your Robinhood account if you plan on day trading. Otherwise, if you do more than 3 day trades in a week, you will get fined for it, and that will hurt you a lot. So please do not make that mistake of thinking you could become a day trader without $25,000. That's, like I said, another one, a big risk, a big reward, all those different things. I stay away from that market because I know I would have to spend way too much time trying to learn how to day trade and hit all these things, and I don't want to deal with it. I want to be getting passive income through dividend investments, finding good blue chip stocks, things that are going to hit hard over a long period of time, do well, stay consistent, like Coca-Cola and different brands like that, just to give you guys an example of different stocks. So with that being said, I hope this was helpful. I'm excited to introduce way more of this stuff to you guys because it is fun, and I think it's a dope experience as well to see your money grow and understand that, hey, maybe I don't need to just be buying shoes all the time. Maybe I should sacrifice some of my sneakers and make investments for my future on things that are going to grow in a better rate or have a higher return than my normal savings account, because the average stock market is going to get you 6 to 7% just buying ETFs and things like that. So I know that didn't make any sense what I'm talking about, but you will understand in more videos. We got to start 2020 on the right foot. Start investing. The sooner you invest, the more your money compounds over time. The better it is for you. Trust me when I tell you this. And if you don't know what compounded interest is, please go look that up, because I promise you right now, once you understand what compounded interest is, you will be oh so excited and ready and eager to learn how to do this stuff. Because I'm telling you, it's another great way to create passive income, and this can set you up for the future to have a little nest egg where you got a little nugget just tucked off, you know what I'm saying? It's always nice when you got that 20, 30, 50, 100 racks just sitting over there after a 10-year period, and you know that it's just been slowly compounding and you've been getting your money. Next thing you know, you let that sit for 20 years. Imagine what can happen, bro. You can do whatever you want. If you put your mind to it and you invest into the right things and you make wise decisions, bro, you can have it. I promise you, you can. So with that being said, hey, my name is DJ. I'm signing out. I'm excited for all you guys. Don't forget to download the app. Use the referral code, because if you don't, you won't get the free stock when you download the app. Like, comment.